Hi, I'm Max. I've been working at Sodexo as a safety specialist for a few years now, and together with my other colleagues and the occupational physicians, we are responsible for health and safety in your workplace. Have you ever had an accident at work? Perhaps you remember an incident that stuck in your mind because it was sudden and unexpected. You had to be treated or perhaps even taken to hospital by ambulance. This was followed by a few days or even weeks of sick leave and rehabilitation. Such experiences can be very stressful and show how important it is to avoid accidents. Or does that sound familiar? Wow! Now I was very lucky that nothing happened. You slipped or tripped somewhere and just managed to avoid falling. This is called a near miss, which often only makes us realize afterwards how narrowly we escaped a real accident. However, a near miss like this can lead to a real accident the next time, not only for you but also for a colleague, which has more serious consequences and may have a lasting impact on your quality of life. It is therefore important to recognize, address, and eliminate these so-called tripping hazards, unsafe situations and actions at. This is the only way we can take preventative action and avoid future accidents. It requires vigilance and a willingness to communicate. In order to sharpen our focus on a safe working environment, we should ask ourselves the 3 questions for more safety over and over again. Safety should always be your top priority in your daily work. The 3 questions for more safety are your key to a safe working day and will help you to make safe decisions, no matter how familiar the task may seem. Before you start a task, pause for a moment and remind yourself of these 3 specific questions. Even if it is part of your routine activities and you do this task over and over again, perhaps for many years, nevertheless, think for a moment. 1. Do I know how to do this task? Have I been shown how to do it? Has the machine I am to use been explained to me in detail? Have I been told about all possible hazards that could occur during the work? Did I understand the risks? 2. Do I have the appropriate equipment? Do I need special clothing or even protective equipment, such as safety goggles, safety shoes, a helmet, or perhaps even more, to provide me with optimum protection? Perhaps there are also other important things I should pay attention to, such as is my PSA or PPE even functional before I start? And 3. Is my working environment safe? Are there any dangerous areas or edges? Is it possible to bump into something? Has the ladder been checked? Is the Hoover cable intact? If only one or even several of these questions can be answered with no, then you not only have the right, but also the duty to stop your work immediately and inform your supervisor. Perhaps you already have the experience to solve the problem yourself and safely. If not, then this task must not be completed at the moment. Of course, this also applies if you see colleagues who may be endangering themselves by acting unsafely. Your actions protect you and others. Remember that it is better to take a break to avoid danger than to take a risk that could lead to an accident. But if you answer all 3 questions clearly in the affirmative, then you should be able to complete this task safely. So my advice to you, always be careful. Always ask yourself, what could happen to me? What could go wrong? Keep your eyes open and be focused in everything you do. This behavior will help you to return home safe after your work is done. Thank you for your attention. We hope that our tips in this short training session will inspire you and that you will enjoy using them. Thank you in advance. Have a safe day. See you soon. Max.